We got one of the best creative agencies in beauty to redo our branding. I want to see how it turned out. Welcome back to 6 Months of Sephora. Here's where I bring you behind the scenes of getting my skincare brand 4am retail ready. As we go through Sephora's Accelerate program, one of the perks of the program has been getting to work with Front Row, does creative for brands like Kosas, Makeup by Mario, Omnicole, and so many more. This is our final call with them, so let's go through what they did with us. They liked that they said that they actually enjoyed a lot of our existing art direction, logos, etc. So there were two main things that we actually focused on. The first one was concentrating our message. These are sort of all the various things that we've put on our site, on our social, that really embody 4am. It's often been hard to encapsulate that all in one place. That the reason why we have this minimalist approach to skincare is because we want to be a brand that actually celebrates you getting out of the bathroom and into the real world. Is also something that we bring through with our ingredients and our science, but that's not always at the forefront. Which brings us to our second point. So much of our brand is like party hardy, which is helpful, but when we launch into retail, we also have to appeal to a wider audience. So while we're not getting rid of our fun roots at all, we also want to make sure that, again, that like science comes through of like the products actually work. The first thing for getting a concise message, I think, is coming up with a brand tagline. We have never committed to a brand tagline. These are all the different ones that we have used in the past. I will say this was a hard ask. For our brand positioning, this is not specifically a tagline, but I actually like it a lot as a tagline. They came up with hard-hitting skincare for high-impact lives. For actual brand taglines, they came up with 3, and I'm curious if you like them. We have hardcore science, easy skincare. All day, all night, all-in-one skincare. And for our routine, which is one of our hero products, we got 2 serums that work like 12. I really like that one for the routine. Moving on to science has always been something that's very important to us, especially if you look on our website, we have a ton of studies that we sell. Co-founder Sabrina is obsessed with science. She's literally in medical school, was pre-med, did derm research in undergrad. We have never been able to show it visually in as cool of a way as our lifestyle shoots. I really liked this visual language of hardcore science. And specifically, we asked for ways that we could bring our science onto our social in more real ways. I really liked these tech spotlights as well as these BTS behind the science little carousels. This is our existing color palette, and we generally wanted to find a stronger secondary color. Mauve pink is the most because it's a little bit easier to use than this light blue. Our brand is very genderless, and it always kind of reads to me a little too feminine. This is the color palette they came up with this darker purpley color, which I actually love, as well as tweaked that light blue. So much more to this presentation, but what do you guys think?